Hey guys, it's a bit of a follow-up to the video I did on the speculation of what Nickelodeon has planned for April O'Neil in the 2012 to current TMNT cartoon series or animated series that they're doing. Now, I'm not the only one apparently that's speculating on this. There is a Dark April thread at the Technodrome message boards when talking about the 2012 Nickelodeon series. And a lot of people brought up some good theories. I have to admit they were pretty good. But I want to talk about the TMNT panel at NYCC, the New York Comic Con. Now, of course, Andre Meadows, he moderated it. But it was thanks to TeenageMutantNinjaTurtles.com that we got a little bit more information. Now, we know that November 6th, we're going to see the debut of the Super Shredder. Not to give much away, but let's just say a certain former adopted daughter is not going to be too thrilled seeing what her former adopted father has become. Now, with that said, we also had a bit of a reveal coming. We know a character by the name of Kravix is coming. Kravix is actually based on an Archie comic book character from Ninja Turtles run with the Archie comics called Chunis or something like that. But here he's known as Hothead or Kravix or whatever he's called. And he's voiced by Mark Hamill. But one of the bigger surprises fans have been wanting is the animated debut of a very popular female character from the comics. And no, unfortunately, it's not Ninjara. Maybe someday down the road it will be. No, this is a character that's basically the same kind of animal, similar kind of breed. Well, she's kind of in the similar species range as Ninjara. She's more fox. Well, she's a fox, basically. Let's put it that way. It's Aeroplex. Aeroplex, she is coming, apparently, this season. Now, what her role is, according to some that are speculating, is she could have a feud with Tiger Claw. Now, with that said, we don't know how she's going to come to be. Will Karai's new second-hand friend, new BFF, the witch girl, become Aeroplex? We don't know. I'm assuming Aeroplex is going to be someone completely different. Someone from Tiger Claw's past who got mutated as well or something. We're also supposed to find out more about Tiger Claw's origins, so maybe that's going to connect as well. That's how she gets brought in. But to hear that Aeroplex is coming, that's pretty good. I mean, she definitely, her design, I will say this, is definitely different from what you read in the IDW comics. But it's nice to see that she's going to be making her debut very soon in the animated series, most likely in this season, if that's the case. But to follow up, sorry about that, but to follow up on what I said in the previous video, a lot of people are also thinking that this season we may get a full reveal may get some more insight, maybe even get the debut of a Dark April. And as I said before, I think they're saving the Dark April deal for next year, for the next season. They need something to build on, folks. Okay? They need something to build on, and next season, next year, is the best opportunity for them to do it. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds unusual. But if they do rush it this year, then what's the point of, having this, what's the point of doing it if you're going to rush it? In my opinion, I think honestly, they're going to build towards it, and I think the next season, the following season, is going to be exactly the season where it happens, because you need something to build towards. You need something that's going to get people invested into looking into season 5, into the next season. I think it's season 5, and wanting to see it. You want to build up on something, and the Dark April deal is exactly the thing that needs to be built on. So, to me, just by reading the article at TeenageMutantNinjaTurtles.com and seeing that there is no mention whatsoever of a Dark April coming. There's no mention of it at all. Although we may get hints with the Kravis episode and the Super Shredder episode. We may get some hints or something. We have not gotten any indication yet that it's going to happen. And I think the reason being is us saving that for next year, for the next season. I know that sounds crazy. I know some of you might say they wouldn't do that, Brian. Guess what? They would. They would do that. Because here's the thing about animated shows nowadays, especially those that are very popular and very over with the audience, despite the age range they're intended for. We are in a time right now where making these kind of animated shows takes time and effort, and giving the fans what they want takes time and effort as well. So to me, we are definitely going to see a possible Dark April story in the new season. Now, I still stick by what I said in the previous video. I still stick by the fact that I think they're going to do it in a way that's similar to the engagement ring episode in Back to the Sewers, which the ring turned her into a yin-yang monster towards the end, but she was freed from that. I think they're going to go with a similar transformation for her in this series. But like I said, I also think they're going to take it a step further in a different direction by having her slowly start to build some kind of cocoon-like, basically kind of build some kind of like cocoon-like bed or something like that, where she basically, after she builds it, she steps into it, seals herself up, and the crystal starts to manifest her into something different. So, to me, I think that's the direction. So, to me, with no indication that it's coming in this season, to me, it looks like they're going to build upon the Dark April. They're going to use this whole April getting corrupted storyline to build the next season on. That's what I believe they're going to do. Because if there's no mention about it, in this season right now, if there's hints of it to come in this season, that's fine. We've seen that before in other shows. We've seen it in other shows where it's happened, because when you hint at it in one season, then the next season they're going to fully focus on it. Shows have done that. Animated shows have done that. Live action shows have done that. And I guarantee you Nickelodeon's TMNT is going to do that as well. So I might be wrong, but when they don't talk about much and reveal much about it, or even talk about it at all, then I guarantee you it's going to happen in the following season. That's how they're going to build the 5th season on. That's what they're going to build the next season on. That situation right there, that Dark April deal right there. So that's all I'm really going to say. Those are just my thoughts on some of the on the TMN. Just my brief thoughts. I know it's under about 10 minutes, but those are just my brief thoughts on the news revealed of the TMNT at New York Comic Con. And yes, before anybody says anything, I'm actually looking forward to probably collecting the WWE TMNT figures. I like the fact that they brought those out. I like the fact that Sting himself was there to present them. And I like how, it was described, how people there saw it happen, how he was there to present, the Raphael Sting figure. So I like that. I do enjoy that, and I'm looking forward to collecting those down the line myself. So overall, that's just, like I said, my brief thoughts on the 2016 TMNT New York Comic Con panel, and my thoughts on when I think the Dark April storyline will occur. So let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like. I am out.